What is content creation? Content is a raw information, an idea, or an inspiration put together in a strategic way to create something meaningful. It can also be packaged in a strategic way to convey a message and propagate a philosophy or a system. It's a tool used to inspire new way of thinking and, more importantly, to trigger an action. When you have a raw information in you, then the idea you have an inspiration, you are being inspired about something. Then when you put them together, your idea, your inspiration, then to create something meaningful, that's become a content. As easy as that, that's content. The information that you have to create something new, something different, either from what every other person have been doing. Your idea, your new idea, then your inspiration, it's a tools that you can use to inspire a new way of thinking, and more importantly, to trigger an action. That is content. Then we look at content. What are the types of content? Types of content. We have love content. This is the kind of content that gets you love. It could be quotes, it could be relationship, advice. Then we have no content. The content that gets you no is a no content. Be this kind of content could be in the form of quote, could be your quote, your personal quote, or any other person quote, or your story, could be your story, or your belief system. Then you have trust content. Could be these are kind of contents that get you trusted by other people. When they see you consistently, when they hear about your testimony, your personal life, your story, they begin to trust you because they have seen the proof. Then we have the importance of content creation. What are the importance of content creation? Number one, to create connection with people. Your content have to be a type of content that can create bond, that can create connection with people, with new people. It have to be something that can attract new people, that can connect you be, between you and your customer. It could be your customer and your audience. Then it have to be something that is influential. That's another important of content creation, to create influence. It have to be influential. That's ability to influence others, to compel them to do something in your own way, in a way that you want them to act. That's influential content. Then another important content is to build trust. The kind of content that you have to that's trust content. This is the kind of content that build trust in could be in your audience or your followers. That's that These are the importance of content creation. When creating your content, you have to put all this in consideration to know the type of content and the importance of your content while you are creating that content. Then we talk about the nature of content. What are the nature of your content? Nature of content is an important consideration when creating content solution. It should be analyzed thoroughly before deciding on the platform used to deliver the content. When creating your content, you have to look at it very well. You have to consider the kind of content that you are creating and the platform at which you have to deliver the content. This is very important. You have to know the type of content that you are creating and the platform at which you can deliver it, the platform at which that content will sell. Then, what are the nature of content? We have test content. Your test content, you have to be error free and clear test. Then the reels and short video. What are reels? Reels are inspiring short videos consisting of music, images. It could be picture, it could be in the video form, it could be in a text form, then the audio, and then live video. These are all the nature of your content. What are content elements? Content element number one, we have curiosity. Your curiosity. When writing a content, these have to be in order. These have to be in your content. Curiosity. Your curiosity is about a strong desire to know or learn something, and an unusual or interesting object or fact. That's your curiosity, the desire that people we have to read further, to watch further any type of content you are creating. The desire for people to keep watching, the desire that will make people to to see the end of the content you have created. So this is very important. This is one of the elements that need to be on your content when creating your content. Then number two, we have a hook. A hook is something quick and snappy that catches the your prospect customer attention. This have to be in your content. When you write a content, they ought to be hook, something that will catches your readers' attention. Then we have a story. The story is another element of content. It opens the door to an extra way of connection between you as a writer and your reader. Then we have a call to action. Call to action is a very important element of content. You tell your audience exactly what you want them to do after reading your content, something that allows them to take an action. An action. Let me tell you this: when writing a content, don't miss out this very part. This very part in everything that you are going to be creating about content. That it could be you marketing your product, it could be your brand, you are selling a product online. Never fail to let them know what to do next at the end of your content. Because if you fail to put this part, this element on your content, you will lose that. Then we are going to look at content platform. What are the platform at which one can deliver its content? We have the social media platform. Talk about the TikTok, the Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube, the LinkedIn, then the Pinterest, something like that. There are a lot of them that at which you can deliver your content. These are all the platform, the email, the website. These are all the content platform at which you can deliver your content. General rules for content creation. What are the general rules? Number one, you have to write a head-turning headline. Most specifically, when you are writing a text content, there ought to be a head-turning, a head, a headline on it. There have to be an attractive headline on your content, something that will attract your prospects, something that will attract your audience to read more, to read more. Take for instance, you write a content how I made my first 1 million naira in a month. It will attract the prospect, the new prospect, to attract your audience to read more. They would like to know how. They have already driven their curiosity. They have already driven their curiosity to learn more, the desire to know more, how you were able to make that amount. Then utilize white space when writing a content. There have to be gap in it. There have to be white space. Utilize it very well so that it will not be clumsy, so that people can able to read it very well and understand what you are passing across. You don't need much grammar. You have to write it. It's simple and good, correct English, so that when people are reading it will be easy for them to understand, because you are marketing something to them. You are marketing something to them. And if they fail to understand what you are marketing, it will be hard for them to buy, to be hard of them, to be very hard for them to purchase whatever you are marketing to them. Then you have to pay attention and stay focused when you're writing the content. These are all the rules that you need to put into consideration to guide you when writing your content.